All right, so the next coin is Shiba Inu, which seems to be stuck in time right now because it's been consolidating for roughly 135 days, if I remember correctly. Yeah, approximately 135 days. It has not left the this trading range since it crashed on May 19th, right? And things are starting to seem like they're picking up. But before we discuss that and what's happening with Shiba Inu, I want to direct your attention to the FXStreet YouTube channel where we put out content every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. If you like what we do, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you like what me and Jonathan personally do, you can follow us on Twitter. You can follow me on at Mangeko with a zero in the end. You can follow Jonathan at Just Analysis One. So let me give the stage away for you, Jonathan. Go ahead.
You? All right. I'll be short and sweet. So, looked at this, did an article on Shiba not too long ago. I mean, this is this, pennant that we've had. It just slid right out of it. There was no clear breakout above or below, so it's clear indecision. But looking at it right now, it could have a very explosive move higher or lower. I know some people are probably going to say, well, that is just not a good analysis, but I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, it's been trading in a really constricted range, and currently, it's above the Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, which is bullish. It ultimately needs to close it, but then the real test for any move higher here on Shiba is if it can get above this trend line and above the cloud and ultimately close, around 7.76 or so, that 7.7. That's gonna be the real test. But if that occurs, the oscillators down below, the RSI and the composite index, if it does close above around that 7.7 zone, then the oscillators really do support a very strong and sustained bullish breakout. But if it gets halted here, then that total opposite occurs. It's just likely to kind of fall down and continue south because it technically has broken down below this trend angle, and what we're witnessing is testing of that angle of that breakout. And it's going to be interesting to see how things play out here on Shiba. But it's been stuck in a range for a long time, and I unless something crazy happens, it's probably just going to continue ping-ponging around that 6 to 9 zone for a while. And that does it for me on Shiba Inu.
Awesome. Right. So for me, it's quite literally been the same TA, same line, same fibs. Nothing's changed. I think it was somewhere around here that I drew this thing. So let me just talk about these support levels here at 0.50625 and 654 is where a lot of the reversals tend to occur. Although it did close below it like the last few times over here and here. Right. So when this rally occurred, I expected it to test 362 fib, but unfortunately it formed like a double top over here at the previous, what is this, 16th August, and it retraced down, although it came very close to retesting the support level here at 654. It did not. And right now it's slowly consolidating, trending higher, but seems to be limited by this 768 resistance level. What do I expect going forward is still the same. It's either going to test the, if it continues to go higher, its upside is going to be capped at the 50 fib, which is 882, my bad. If I'm being a little optimistic, it's going to be the 62 fib at 963. But ultimately, I think there's no way it's going to break above this high probability reversal zone here, ranging from 963 to 1078. But if it does, then you can expect it to continue going higher, retest the range high at 1216 over here. But for now, I think as long as Bitcoin remains bullish, we can expect a retest of 50 fib at least. Like that's the minimum thing that I'm expecting out of Shiba. Because every time it tends to consolidate around these support levels here, it leads to a massive spike in price higher and a retest of either the 50 fib or the 62 fib. That's what I'm expecting. Nothing more, nothing less. From a bearish perspective, I think it needs to stay above this range high, although like it's closed a few times below this 624, 625 support level here. I think as long as it stays above the range high, I think things are good. In the case that it does break below the range low, I think we can expect it to retest the range, the April 21st or the April 20th swing high here. There's not a lot of data on the Binance chart here, which comes around 420. So in that case, you can expect to retest the 420 support level here.